1998. I'll never forget it, nor this particular image that I used to have in magazine form. This was a screenshot from a 1998 April issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly 2 or EGM2. EGM's spin off issue, or rather, their series of magazines where they talk about tips and tricks and strategy guides. And this one was a trick of the month April Fools Joke for Resident Evil 2. What's up, guys? Timzster here, and it's April Fools. What's up? We're now at April 2021. I hope you're staying safe and well. And yes, I am talking about this particular April Fool's joke that I fell for as a kid. For Resident Evil 2, which was released in the PlayStation in 1998, and a couple of months later, this trick came out. So basically, it talks about playing the godlike Shoto character, Akuma, in this game, Resident Evil 2. Now, this is a really clever Photoshop work by the folks at EGM. So basically, what you can do in this game, if you follow this trick, is you can play as Akuma, quote unquote, and escape the police station with him. So there you see images of him throwing a fireball against a zombie and escaping from a lab. And you have to type the code Akuma in the computer after you beat the game 6 times using only the knife and handgun and getting an A ranking. How impossible does that sound? Well, anyway, as kids and being the clever folks that they are, and us just staying home, not really going anywhere, but playing Resident Evil, we tried this out. Later on, finding out it was a clever April Fool's joke made by the folks at EGM. And even my friend fooled me into following this thing, and being the naive player that I was, I took it as a challenge and I played it. Much like how Sheng Long was in the original Street Fighter 2. Oh, happy birthday, Sheng Long. He is an April 1 birthday boy in Street Fighter canon, though he does not exist. But because of Sheng Long, we got Akuma. So in a way, because of that joke, we got this joke for Resident Evil 2. And being the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil this year, 2021, I felt it was proper to revisit this EGM2 trick. Well, no matter how many times you play it, and getting an A ranking, if you can, using the knife and handgun, and on the 7th time you play, you enter the code Akuma, nothing will happen. In fact, Akuma's model here was lifted from Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha, which was also released during that time for the PlayStation. It was an arcade game, a 2.5D fighting game by Arika and Capcom. And I love the Street Fighter EX series that led to the Fighting EX Layer fighting game series. So that's why you see Akuma in 3D polygon models and pre-rendered backgrounds. They just photoshopped it. Very clever, EGM. Very clever. We fell for it. And it's April Fools. It's still an ongoing celebration for all things Resident Evil. So Resident Evil 2 turned 23 years old this year. It was released in 1998. The original Resident Evil, of course, was released in March 22 of 1996 as Biohazard in Japan. Then later on, in March 30, 1996, as Resident Evil. So yeah, great to talk about this. Great to relive nostalgia. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy April Fools. And happy birthday, Sheng Long of Street Fighter. I'm a Capcom guy. I really love the Resident Evil and Street Fighter series, so do catch me in my channels in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's TIMZSTER. And also in YouTube here. Please do subscribe to this channel for more reviews, more throwbacks, more talks about pop culture and games and movies, comics, whatnot. I'll be back soon. Stay well, stay safe, and happy April Fools.